Last session, the party faced off against an ancient green dragon, master of illusion magic, Viseria, the Veiled Ruin. Managing to survive with only one of their members killed, the party successfully reached out to the Deedsman for aid and received it in the form of Legion, widely regarded as the most powerful mortal in Solus. He arrived and quickly sent the Viseria running, or flying, and the party set out once more. They encountered I believe, chest. Encountered a chest that they, through the use of a great deal of magic, were able to penetrate its many locks and defenses and recover the extravagantly beautiful cloak within it. They discovered was an immensely powerful magic item. Setting out along further, they happened across a building, tall 2-story building, just kind of very much out of place, beautiful, neat exterior, and glancing through the windows of this very out of place in the forests shop, they could see just dozens of magic items spread throughout its interior. And excitedly, Jun rushed forward with arms overloaded with ancient green dragon scales. And that is where we're picking up as you as you step into the Wandering Wayfarer, Jun. You see rows and rows and rows of cases and miscellaneous magical components and just actual magic items which have labels and price tags across them and details about what they actually do. There's only 3 of you. Why don't each of you roll me 7d10? Or 7d100. Oh. Okay, well you're late, Blue. So and it doesn't split into 4. So Cybin, you roll me 3d100. Everyone except for Blue roll me 7d100.
$363.
Ooh, we got smoked.
Jesus.
How did you roll the same number twice?
Jesus. Well, re-roll one of them. Where is he?
Well, it seems there's a couple 88s.
Also the lowest.
Yeah. You're fine.
I'll take the 91 from Blue. Okay, let me just.
There's a
But okay, I'll be working.
88.
I'll be working on that. But as you step inside, you can see there's a fire crackling in a hearth on one side of the building. It's very warm decor in here. There's lots of like wood, but also lots of like brass, and it's got this very like. It's definitely not like a low class institution, but it's still definitely got like this density of clutter that is like, but it's all like really interesting and just engaging. Like you see like a skull of some kind of humanoid that you could not tell what kind of humanoid it is. You see all kinds of just like there's just like dozens and dozens of like wall to wall things that are like, what's that kind of a situation. And as you step in, you can see standing behind the counter.
Wow.
Let me pull this up real quick. Sorry. What did you roll for this guy again?
Oh man.
You see this the humanoid figure, about 7 feet tall, kind of on the slimmer side. You can see, and with his height, he appears quite slim. You can see He's this handsome, pale-skinned face, and he has these deep, deep blue eyes with like no whites. It's just all blue, and you can see he's like finely dressed in like a nice suit, and you can see this deep blue ball of mist kind of like swirls around him as he notices you step in. Ah, we've got guests. Welcome to my establishment, the Wandering Wayfarer. What can I interest you on this fine morning?
I guess just in Simon's head that he says morning. Is it actually morning or is it?
It is definitely not morning,
actually?
but you aren't in there
Yeah.
yet, so John kind of rushed ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering what you could give me for these. And I'm gonna put the dragon scales on the counter.
Ah, interesting. Well, Oh, by the way, I apologize. My name is Michael, the owner of this establishment. This is Starforger, and he kind of points up, and then the little ball to them. And the little ball, like a little arm, pops out of it. And he goes and waves. He's like, "Hi there. What's your name?" And you realize like he's kind of like focusing on these scales, while the little ball's kind of taking over the conversation.
John.
Nice to meet you, John. It's chilly out there.
It's a little bit nippy.
Yeah. I wish I knew what cold felt like, but I'm a sword, so.
Oh.
Yep.
Is Iggy here? I don't even know.
It's been right about now. You guys are like stepping in. It's like you're stepping to like out of the cold and into just like a warm. It's very nice in here. It's like you can see there's like a couple of like candles going, so it's got like a like warm cinnamony spice kind of flavor to the air. There's like a little bit of smoke from the fireplace, and it's like it's like a solid 40 degrees warmer in here. It's like a nice like 70 something. You can feel like the pins and needles kind of on your face where like it was getting chilly. As you step inside. At this point, I believe I told you there's how many of these?
How many of what?
The scales do you have?
Oh. I have 7 of them.
And I believe I told you there were 300?
Yeah.
Well, you don't find scales of these quality often. Could you tell me something about the dragon that they came off of?
He was
He's
kind
an
of
asshole.
thick.
She.
Yes, I was about to comment. You can see here, if it was a male, it would be more hooked, but on females, it is more rounded on the scales edge.
Well, she was a bitch.
Yes, well, I was asking more about the veracity of her capabilities. If I'm going to buy these to use them as
Well, I mean-
ingredients.
I watched her. Well, I put it. How do I want to? Wait, DM. This is just. Simon would know this. Player, it's been a week and forgot. Was it her that cast Meteor Swarm, or was it Legion that cast?
No, that was
Meteor
Legion.
Swarm? Okay. All right. Not gonna say that then. Different. Okay. Not gonna say that then. The different thing. All right. So sorry about that. Didn't want to say something that was wrong. Well, are you familiar with the Deedsman players?
He looks kind of amused. Yes, I am familiar with
Yeah, I
him.
had to click it 4 times.
Well, I mean,
Legion
I
showed
I
up.
could have told you that these were from an incredibly powerful dragon. You can see if you actually kind of like you can see as he kind of holds it to the side, you can see there's just band, like a bunch of bands. You can see each one of these represents a decade, and from like ballparking it, there's well over 40. There's well over 50 of these.
If you're asking about specific capabilities, I imagine all the things you're probably familiar a dragon can do. And they also approached concealing themselves with illusion magic.
Illusion. How, well, typical of a green dragon. But that is something I can work with. We could call it 2,000 silver for the lot of them.
Deal.
Okay. Would you like that in silver or gold?
Gold, please, if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Not at all. He sets down 20 gold coins. Now then, was there anything else you'd like to give to me? Or perhaps you could look through my store to purchase? We are better stocked than near any other establishment in all of Solus.
What about this cloak? What can you do for us on this?
Would you give me a moment to look it over? It's a fine make.
Absolutely.
Starforger, could you give them a tour? And she says, of course. And he kind of looks at kind of sets the cloak down, and she kind of like bobbing back and forth. This like bluish orb kind of goes along. So okay.
Are you like a fairy?
Yeah, like Simon's gonna like reach a finger out and like because it's like is it a mode of light?
It's like a mode of life. You touch it and just like and your fingers get all tingly. I'm where they touched it. Oh, okay. Maybe ask for permission before you touch me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were just a mode of light. I didn't
Okay. No. I am a thing. Okay.
interested.
And no, I'm not a fairy. Fairies wish they were as cool as me. My name's Starforger. You know, I'm a sword. I like magic.
Oh, well, magic, I guess.
Yeah. You know, all kinds, really. I'm not much of a healer, but, you know, I like, reaching beyond the capabilities of the mortal coil. I think that elevates everyone who, pursues those things.
By coil, do you mean a person's psyche or?
Well, I think that the right person with the right amount of power can do a lot of good in the world. But, anyways, okay, so over here we have our, everything. So we tend to organize this by, value. We obviously have everything you could need to, for just, basic supplies and ingredients for magic. But over here we have our sub 100 section. Over here we have our under 5,000 section. Over here we have our under 50,000 section. And this section is actually kind of locked off. We don't really let people in it who aren't, long-term customers. But anyways, peruse away, if you need to want to look at any or handle anything, just let Michael know, and he'll let you into one of them. I'll be around if you need anything.
Where's the person who was looking over the scale?
He's there's at the back of the store, kind of opposite of where the door is.
Oh God, Iggy, no.
You can see he's currently looking over the scales and at like a kind of a counter where obviously like money is exchanged and goods are bartered for.
Iggy's gonna walk over to him.
He just finished up what you probably recognize as an identify spell, and he gives a good shrug, and he's actually pulling out the some ivory bars to go do some other magic on this thing. What is Iggy doing?
So I have a question.
Yes. What was your name?
Iggy.
Nice to meet you, Iggy.
Nice to meet you too.
Can I help you with something?
Yes. She's gonna gently put a chaos crystal on the counter. What can you tell me about this?
Oh, well, he takes it, kind of looks it over. He kind of like holds his hand in the air for a second, and you watch as Starforger kind of like lands in his palm, and like you watch is like from like that the veins across his arm spread, and it highlights a number of tattoos, and like glowing energy spreads along his veins, and it highlights a number of tattoos that are along his forearm you hadn't noticed previously. And you watch as his eyes glow brightly for a moment. Oh, well, this is very interesting. He kind of like releases Starforger, and she goes back to floating around him. Crystallized chaos actually appears to have been formed accidentally from a some kind of device being left. It appears to have accrued quite slowly, so it's terribly inefficient, but it's definitely
Put like 5
powerful.
more on the counter.
Oh, are you looking to sell them?
I don't know. How much would you want for them?
Well, there is a bit of a supply and demand here. So for the first 5, I could give you 100 silver
Nah, that's okay. She'll like scoop them up.
per crystal.
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, what about this? She'll put the Ignan's lamp on the counter.
The what lamp?
The fucking genie's lamp.
He looks.
Anything?
He looks at it. He looks at you. It's a lovely lamp.
It used to have something in it.
Well, it's a lovely empty lamp.
Okay.
He kind of like tilts his head a little bit confused, and then like goes back to his scales.
I'm like looking around for like anything that would.
Oh no, not back to the
Simon-
scales. Back to the cloak. My bad. Sorry.
I'm gonna look for anything that would catch Simon's attention. Of like, this sticks out.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna
I
direct
stick
him
out.
to the under 5,000 section.
Okay.
Can I ask him one more thing?
Sure.
So I have this feather. She's gonna hold it up. Can
Oh,
you tell me
oh,
what
oh.
type of magic is on this feather? Is that possible?
He starts a little bit when you're like coming back again. The feather?
Yeah.
What? Can I see the feather?
Yes. She'll hold it up.
Where's this
And
feather
it's the
from?
big one
Glo?
that the guy gave her.
He kinda takes
Probably
it.
the.
Oh, is it like the
long
black feather?
guy.
Yeah, the one that summons the dude.
Oh, I'm gonna put
Can you
this
just tell me what type of
down.
magic's on it?
It's it is evocative. It appears to have been some creatures of particular power can sense every part of the body that has been cast off. This appears to be from one such creature, and I am no longer interested in touching it.
Okay. She'll grab it and put it back in her bag.
I would recommend that you lose that feather for your own well-being.
I'm okay. Thank you though. And she'll like wander off.
We just watched this dude let
Iggy,
out
I
a
don't think
crash.
any, because the shop is fairly large, because there's a second story and some of you are probably up there by now, and there's like a nice crackling fire, and you guys are like talking amongst yourself. So I don't think anybody hears him as he says to himself, that poor goblin's gonna get herself killed. As he turns back to the cloak. Okay, let me grab some water real quick, and then we'll start going through stuff.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Man, shame we had to run into a magic item shop when we were severely low on funds.
We
Yeah, I
are
know.
very much low on funds, which is why we are selling the cloak.
I mean, yeah, the cloak doesn't do a whole lot, and it's worth a whole lot.
Yeah. Plus, Chris never mentions me back, so it's either... So he lost his right to claim.
He's also very much like. There are definitely situations +3 bow would be useful.
But Chris never uses a bow.
Yeah, it's like he is a melee build. So
Look,
Yes.
guys, if he wanted to be here to advocate for himself, he should have fucking showed up.
true enough. Or
The
Don't tell me
under.
what to do, Dad.
So okay, let me rephrase this. So there's a 50 and under section, There's a 2,000 and under section. There is a okay, let me rephrase this. There's a common, uncommon, rare, and very rare section. I'm fucking. I
Okay,
can't.
let me just make this simpler for you. We have 2,600 silver. Anything under that is fair game.
Okay, so give me some ideas about what's gonna catch your eye.
Iggy will go up to Mercy and be like, "Hey, okay, so I have the crystals. They said
Okay.
he offered me 100 silver for the 5 crystals. Is that a good deal? I don't know. I can't count.
Man, asking me about the magic stuff.
I mean, we can ask John.
Wait, and what crystals are these? Are
She'll hold
these
up the chaos crystal.
yeah, the things John worked with.
I don't know. John.
Yeah, John, probably a better question. Can Mercy give like a guess? Like just see if there's like for some reason.
Sure, roll
He
a
looked
con
at-
check.
It's like is pure crystallized chaos a substance that has a guidance on it? It should 15.
15 is not bad. I don't think you come at this as like at the angle of like I know about magic. For you, it's more like I grew up in a trade city, and it's a little bit more about like knowing. And this is definitely knowing that like this is not like an incredibly valuable magic item, but it is like decently. But it is consumed by its use, which kind of brings its price down. So like 100's not bad. It's fair.
Based on the fact it's consumed upon its use, and can serve as a alright material in some places, as we saw with John, 100 doesn't seem bad.
Should we check with John?
Yes, he will know more about the subject than me. That's just my best estimate.
What does Simon find that looks out of place and interesting to him? And you said the 5,000 or under, right?
Uncommon. Here's a common, uncommon, rare, very rare. You guys aren't allowed in the legendary section.
Yeah.
So which section are
We
you going?
could technically afford, like, maybe a very inexpensive rare eye.
True.
So that's
That's what you
John-
told me to look under was 5,000 or under was the 5,000 or under. Anything in there that looks like really like stand out to Simon of this is neat.
there's just like a tree in a jar. It's like, why is that tree in a jar?
Okay, you're going through there. Well, there's enchanted tea there, iced tea there in bottles that are perpetually filled with ice that doesn't melt. So I mean that definitely for 25 silver that definitely catches his eye, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's actually an assortment of weightless packs, which double the carry bonus provided by a backpack, and a number of different types of backpacks.
Oh man.
There's probably one thing that probably catches his eye. There's a mask, like a dark like mahogany mask detailed with gold that depicts a lion. That might catch his eye. There's a pair of boots of elven kind, so something that's familiar for him. There's a number of magical instruments. Those are the there's some magical ammunition. There's some consumables in the rare section that are within that price range. And then obviously there's healing potions all across there.
Right. What? Is there like a little like thing on this line? Wait, hold on. Simon can't read anyway. He's trying to read the.
He can math. Iggy can read. I think that was the arrangement we came to.
Okay, fair. Alright, yeah, John, what is this lion mask? Does it say anything about this?
Is there a name tag along with the price?
Yes, it is a Mask of the Sacred Beasts, parentheses lion, the brief description empowers one's senses to detect enemies and gives one the claws of lions.
And the price tag?
500 silver pieces.
I'm gonna relay that to Mr. Simon.
Now think about it. My eyes kind of already give me some kind of sense. So, we got that. We got the. Ooh, what's this? You see, just like kind of going through like. Is he allowed to like touch the?
Yeah. Well, some of them are in. Some of them definitely like in the common, uncommon. A lot of those are like available to touches. A lot of the stuff is in like like thick glass, like brass cases that allow you to like witness it and kind of like have placards that read what they like. They give like a brief description and name to it and price to it.
Yeah, I meant more so like common, uncommons.
What about swords, shields, or armor?
Sword, shield. You do see a number. You don't see the two swords that like catch your eye are both in the very rare section. You do see a pair of shields both in the rare section.
Okay, what are the shields?
Are you going? You're going. That would be take you upstairs. Just as you kind of go upstairs to like above, and you can see like here it's a little less cluttered and a lot less sparse, and you can see it's a lot more like this is kind of getting to like the serious shit. You see the one second, pull it up. You see this beautifully detailed silver burnished shield just wreathed in runes. It's and from essentially it is a +2 shield. But it goes for about 10,000 silver.
Lord.
And
the second shield?
Yeah, I'm pulling that up real quick. You can see this silver outline with a bronze kind of like metallic background upon which a sword / like scales stands against its background. You roll a religion check.
Religion?
Religion, my friend.
Oh no.
You're like vaguely the smartest person in the party.
12?
12. So this is a prime deity, so it's not hard for you to pick them. Also was generally worshipped where you grew up, but this is the mark of Arathis on this shield. But it reads, Shield of the Justicar. It's called the Shield of the Justicar. It offers minor benefits to defense and allows one to harry individuals who cast spells near them.
And the price?
The price on this is only, I believe, only 5,000 silver.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna head back downstairs and see if he's made any progress on the cloak.
Yeah. You at this point he's kind of like to get clears his throat to get everybody's attention. So this is a rather lovely piece and has a storied history amongst the elves of Lanthmere. Were you looking to sell it?
I was indeed.
Well, I don't have enough gold to purchase this, but I can offer you 35,000 silver in store credit.
That would be lovely.
Yes.
Wait, is your store always just here in the middle of this? It doesn't move around.
Well, it's called the Wandering Wayfarer, so...
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. See what I did there? Hey.
We're gonna go deeper into the pricier range with 35 grand store credit.
Okay.
Come on, Mercy.
You know,
I will say, you can probably, if you went to Valantme, you could probably eke out another 5,000 if you were interested. Just wanted to be upfront with you about that.
But that would be depriving you of your wonderful customer service.
Well, magic with a smile has always been my motto.
I do actually want to ask, because glad Simon asked, because I was going to eventually. You've led us to believe your store travels, and the surroundings seem to. What's the word? Oh, confirm that. If in the future we wanted to find your store again, how would we go about doing so?
Oh, well, you could send me, and I could try to schedule something with you. I do have regular appointments I keep, and then at times I simply allow the store to wander where it wills. Based off your appearances, and you guys all are covered in, like, blood and muck, and, like, your armor's all
we've had a
shredded
rough
and
day.
shit.
Yeah, Mercy especially.
The store was not mistaken in coming here, and he kind of waves his hand and casts like a mass prestidigitation on all of you. But you could have me sent, and we could try to arrange something. The store is a part of our arrangement, does travel where it will often, although in return for keeping some of my appointments. But we could try to coordinate something.
Does the store have its own name?
It's the Wandering Wayfarer.
No, but like, did you give it like a real name?
That is its real name.
I thought it would be named like Philip or something.
Yes, well...
Are you by chance interested in purchasing any mithril?
Is it core mithril?
Wait.
Well, we technically could, but no. Just stuff we scavenged from various strongholds.
I unfortunately stocked up on core mithril. I was in the Iron Wastes very recently, so...
Or I think he means regular
Normal
mithril.
mithril.
Yeah.
Yes, core mithril is becoming quite scarce.
So if we found some somewhere, you'd pay more for it, then.
I would pay an amount for it.
Yeah, we'll keep a lookout.
But look around. Our very rare section is up there, if you'd like to peruse it. And let me know what you would like to buy.
Don't mind if we do.
Mm-hmm.
We just sold a very rare. We could buy a very rare.
Oh,
Wipe out our money again.
Yeah.
When he's like, when Jun's kind of away from the keeper, she'll ask him about like the chaos crystals being 100 silver each. Is it good or not?
Well, judging by their properties, they are pretty useful. I mean,
Yeah.
not only with magical items, but
Yeah.
alchemic properties as well.
Yeah.
So, 100 silver?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Should I sell 5 of them?
I would indeed sell 5 of them.
All right. Iggy'll like walk back over to the guy and annoy him.
It's like,
Ah,
oh no, she's coming again.
Did you have more questions, Iggy?
She'll put 5 on the counter. It's like, can I sell these?
Of course. 500, did you want that in gold or silver?
Gold.
Okay. Ching, 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 ching.
5 gold.
Now, did you want a receipt with that?
What's a receipt?
I'll take that as a no.
5 gold. That's one more than what I have fingers.
Grabby, grabby.
Yeah, give money, give shiny.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have fun with those. Be careful. They sometimes if you combine them with things, they explode.
Oh, actually, yeah, and he kind of like reaches under the counter and comes up with like a steaming like teapot. And he's like pour cups of just like this hot spiced cider for everybody.
Ooh.
Set my mind, but it since you'll put all of our purchasings come with certain concessions, and since you have to spend your store credit, here are several mugs of some hot spice cider.
Thank you.
Starfolger made it herself. I did. You better like it.
Cybin will taste it. Just
It's lovely. It's spicier than you would have expected, so it seems like there might be some kind of like hot ingredient, like actually spicy.
yeah.
Like a black pepper or like
Love
some
that
kind of
gas
cayenne or
basil.
something. But yeah,
Well, so while they're chopping. Well, what'd you use to get that spice in it? That's really good.
Well, girls don't. Ladies don't show all their secrets.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But you're rushing up to the very rare section.
Agreed. Yes.
Okay, you find
Might as
various +3 ammunitions. You see this bag that has like a like scowling like face upon it. You see it reads "Bag of Devouring, 20,000 silver." You see kind of locked in like this, like floating in the air slightly with this like almost force field around it. This like potion, and it reads "Potion of Speed, 10,000 silver." You see another bottle. This one kind of got like the wide base that comes to like a narrow flute that forms like the top of it, and you can see it's banded in gold and then jewels in a number of places. And this one is listed as an Afriti bottle. Wielder beware, kind of in parentheses after this name. Contains a bound Afriti. Release at your own risk. That one goes for about 25,000 silver.
Let him out.
You can see a beautiful blue sword. This beautiful blue short sword. This of like almost like sapphire, and as you draw close to it, the temperature drops noticeably. You can see it reads Frostbrand blade across the sign. This is not a normal Frostbrand because the normal Frostbrand kind of fucking sucks. But it's so stronger than normal to everybody who knows off the top of the head what this thing does. Provides resistance to fire and frost. Empowers one's strikes with frigid storm, and creates an aura of coolness around one. And finally, the most the most expensive.
On that?
That was 30,000 silver. And finally, the most expensive thing in this shop. It's called the Titan's Tooth Claymore. It's this towering blade that's like almost too big for someone of like medium size to wield. It seems to be composed almost entirely of fang, like it was the fang of some cataclysmically large creature. And you can see only the handle is composed of like something you could actually grab. But it says it provides an additional reach with this weapon and tears through, is a finer weapon than most, tears through any structures it strikes, and does not require one to focus upon it to wield it.
Lord.
And the price on that?
35,000 silver.
So, while they're getting their hopes up there, can I go look in the rare section real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Looking for.
Looking through.
This is just.
Yeah. Okay. Potion.
This is like, I don't know how I should do this. Like, this is me as a player asking you, is this thing here?
What thing? Where?
It is. I'm in the rare section. Looking through their necklaces, right? Is there anything that'll, make someone more hardy?
No, there are not none of those. Unfortunately, you didn't roll any of
Because
those.
I was like, this would be a good chance to get an amulet of health for Hyacinth.
Yeah, well, unluckers. You do see a number of potions of heroism, potions of stone and fire giant strength. All of them are around 1,000 silver. You see the shield of the Justicars that John was previously looking at. A rod that has like kind of like a wide base that appears to be like two hands praying at the top of it. And it reads Reliquary of Holy Memories. Empowers the magic of celestial spellcasters. And then you see the like very fine shield. It's a +2 shield.
Alright, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back down to the lower thing then.
You see anything that suits your fancy, Mercy? I kinda got my eyes on one of them shields down there.
Well, nothing in this very rare section, of the very least, other than it's just quite expensive, and we'd probably be more suited spending less money on more things.
Well, that shield's about 10,000, and I was thinking about using some of that store credit we got for it.
Wow. What did that shield do?
It's a +2 shield, basically.
Yeah, because that has any meaning in character.
Yeah, shut up.
Snorlax, why don't you delight us with how you would say that in character?
It's hard to translate mechanics, okay?
Well, it's just a better made shield than most. I've never seen one like it.
2 times better.
Maybe magic really
That
advanced at
Simon
an
dude
intermediate level or some shit.
can surely suck on my cock sometimes, you know what I mean?
You wish, bitch.
Well, let's see here. I suppose let's peruse down here and see what you can get instead of, the expensive shit. Personally,
I'm gonna go ahead.
No, personally, you are going for protection, and that's what I was thinking as well. I doubt much I could buy would have immediately kept me alive from that dragon. It would have helped, though.
Do I find, back in, the uncommon and rares, do I find, any neat-looking sticks? Or, a cloak?
Meat stick.
Or,
you see a number of very nice instruments. You kind of already been through. There's all those packs.
I'm gonna go back up to the shopkeeper.
Nice backpack might be a good idea.
Oh, no, yeah, that is probably something I will buy.
Yeah, backpack would be nice. But I'm gonna go back up to the shopkeeper.
Yes.
Per se, I was looking to sell this sword right here. What would you give me for it?
What sword is this?
The sword of sleep.
Oh, he kind of looks at it. Oh, he kind of looks over it for a second. Is this of Somni make?
It is indeed.
You see these from time to time filtering out of the Sea of Silence. I could probably offer you some. Perhaps
More
6,000
store.
silver for it. Hello?
Sorry, writing. Respite, could you give me a better offer if I opted for store credit?
We could say 6,500.
I appreciate the information. I'll get back to you on it.
Very well.
I'm gonna get with Simon. Hey, Simon. Cool. Good talk. Fuck me. Got
Snorlax,
it.
you there, bud?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well, why don't you respond?
He's gonna.
Well, I had to step out real quick. Sorry, so I missed the entire
Oh,
first half.
okay.
Oh, you're fine. So, Simon.
Yeah.
Say, do you have any attachments on this sword right here that I have?
Well, not really, no.
So you wouldn't be mad if I sold it?
Not really.
Interesting.
I'm sure we'll find something else.
Good lad.
Maybe if you're lucky, you'll find a sword like Star Razor somewhere.
Yeah, we're not gonna get our hopes up with that.
Well, she'd balance you out. That's for sure.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Kind of rough around the edges sometimes.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you're a smart guy. You'll figure it out. And Simon's gonna walk back and start looking elsewhere.
So,
He's at half his hit points. He is not trying to get tagged.
By the way, if you guys have been in your wall, if you guys want to take a short rest here, there's like a bunch of like nice, very comfortable looking leather chairs.
I mean, yeah, we've been provided cider.
Yeah.
He's like crawled up into like a chair, just like.
Like it is like it is no problem to Michael if you guys
Yeah.
I'm currently at max HP because Legion.
I'm
Dippity
not.
dippity,
I'm at half
but,
because I got hit by that circle of death.
same.
Yeah,
So you
So,
could also use the short rest. I'll tell you now.
player to player, I kind of want that 10k shield.
Okay.
But I
think it'd
kind
be a-
of
Can you
want
use this?
that. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you couldn't.
what'd
no,
you say,
he's a
Blue?
fighter and he's sword and board.
Oh,
So.
okay.
Sword and board, baby. And I
Gotcha.
kind of want that Frostblade, but it's not at the top of my agenda.
I think it's the shield, and then maybe a better backpack for one or two people, and then you pocket the rest of the money to keep it.
Mercies.
Well,
Well,
it's store credit,
Store
so
credit.
you that money has to stay in the store. So
You could pocket the store credit too.
I mean, yeah, if we ever find the store again. I
yeah,
suppose.
that's
I think we will.
I mean, yeah, he said we can send them, so technically we could just be like, hey, can we set up an appointment? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And if I sell,
he was very clear that it would be kind of a process to try to meet
Yeah,
up with his store again. Just so you know.
It would be a fair amount of wait time.
All right. So then, yeah, we can spend a decent amount of money here then.
plus if I sell the Sword of Sleep, that's an extra 6,500 in store credit.
Oh, nice.
So we're if I sell the sword, 41,500, but I have to pick up something else.
Okay.
I mean,
So
yeah,
the shield puts us at 31, plus the sword then after.
How much was the sword again? Was it?
The Frost Sword would be like 25, I think.
It is. That is the frost sword is the full 30.
Full 30?
Mm-hmm.
How much are the backpacks?
I mean, it varies. It's they're 500 plus the normal value of the backpack.
Okay. So let's see. A
At
suitably
least what I haven't
upgraded.
seen, there's not much in here that like would be really, really good for me.
Yeah, it's funny, but all this stuff, all the stuff in here that'd be really good for people or for people who aren't here. It's really funny. There's something that's really good for a cleric, and there's something that's really good for a bard, and neither of them are here
Well,
to.
the instrument, I'm guessing one of the instruments, but then like we can look through and just like shop for them too.
Mhm.
Yeah, birthday gift. Just be like, surprise!
Yeah. I guess like Simon's not a bard, but he'll go look at the musical instruments.
Yeah, it's just the three instruments of the bard.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
They're going for. Let me double check this real quick.
Varying prices.
They're all. Wait, let me double check.
What are they called? Like the instruments of the bard?
How do you not know this? Of all people.
I'm just looking through like the
They're in the player's handbook, dude.
and the PHB or in the DMG.
PHB.
Really? I thought they were in the DMG. That's
Or
why.
maybe-
They're probably.
Or
They're
maybe I
the-
got it backwards.
They're the uncommon ones. Sorry, I should have been specific. They're
Oh, see, that's why. Because I was looking at the.
yeah. There's the three uncommon variants.
Okay.
They do not. He does not have the legendary one down there.
I would say the bandor, the harp, and the. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Getting one of these for Gawain would be awesome.
Yeah.
What's the price on it?
Uncommon, so.
These are particularly potent uncommon, so they are going for a
The high
1500
rank
silver.
common.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and tag that for right now.
Mercy is looking at the case of even more advanced like packs, and it's like, this one says owl bag, and it says it is magically invisible, but also for all I know, this case could be empty.
Is it also magically delicious?
I haven't tasted one before.
Obviously, you didn't get the joke I was putting down there. Huh.
I suppose your sense
question.
of humor eludes me.
If we say we buy one of those three for Chris, can Chris then come back later and say which of the three we bought for him?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay, so I'll send Chris all three and be like, "Hey, when you
Which
get a
one do you
chance,
want?"
which one would you
Peek,
want?"
peek, peek.
Yeah.
We buy you one, you just have to choose.
What
Yeah.
you want?
Choose your fate.
Mm-hmm.
Choose your destiny.
So, how much are the backpacks, Mercy?
I mean, you said 2,000. No,
it was.
500
It's
plus
normal.
the normal
Yeah,
cost?
500 plus the normal cost, which I think for an owl pack would be.
The one I'm looking at would cost 2,500 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would give me 130 extra pounds carry weight, and have a lot of other fun things.
There's not a jetpack in there, by the way. I just want to be clear about that one.
If only.
There's a channeler's pack if somebody wanted to spend that kind of money.
I thought about it.
Where are you seeing the
That's-
backpacks at, Mercy?
It's
Their
campaign
carrying
guide.
capacity in the campaign guide. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right under currency.
I thought
Oh,
about
right.
it because throwing out a Radiant Smite and getting a crit and then maxing that shit would be hilarious. But
Where's the thing that's good for Hyacinth? Is that in the uncommons or in the rares?
That would be the rares.
that was a very no only rare. I thought it was.
I believe it was a
Alright.
rare. It was the rod, I believe.
Rod of what?
The reliquary. It was the reliquary of Hitler. It actually might be a mace. I'll have to double check. Essentially, it increases the number of spells she can prepare, which is kind of funny for Hyacinth because Terry's already like too many spells.
The panic.
No.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay,
Wait.
use this, Jim.
Okay, because I'm like, that'd be a good thing for Terry to have.
Give her more spells, so she has
Yeah.
even more options. So
Yeah,
that poor girl.
She's
But
gonna be
more
like, I don't know.
but more spells on the healers, always good.
Always good, but also Terry is.
I mean, we can also
trying so
spread that
hard.
out so like
Yeah.
Terry isn't, because Terry already has more spell options.
Yeah, she
Like
is.
a druid with more options isn't bad either.
But I don't
Well,
think
it had-
Simon can't attune it.
Yeah, I believe you
Is it
said
only
it was
clerics?
holy casters. Probably
I believe
cleric and
it is,
paladin.
yeah.
Would a warlock be considered a holy caster?
Yeah, no, sorry, we are not. We are not considered.
Actually,
holy
an
casters.
alpac wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Alpac's
So
pretty fantastic.
yeah, that's why I was looking around. I was like, I have certain things on the list that I'm just like, yo, these would be really.
But
good for
essentially-
Simon, and none of them are here.
Yeah, essentially the reliquary, how it works is there's a number of like bits and pieces of the remains of like important celestial figures throughout history. There's like powerful clerics, paladins, like just people who were like powerful forces for good. And like for every like remain that's in there, you can add, you can prepare another spell each day, and there's 3 in there currently.
Yeah, that's still significant.
Yeah.
Were there any items you mentioned that are like defensive in nature that aren't shields? Because obviously Mercy can't.
There's
use
not any
those.
armor.
Well, yeah. I wasn't thinking of getting armor anyways. I'm already quite pleased with the breastplate. More like any bracelets, necklaces, yada yada yada.
No,
that-
you guys have kind
have
of
some
gone over everything that's in
Yada
here.
yada yada.
So no belts
No,
of giant strength.
no.
Sadness.
If only. If only.
You do your storm giant.
No. So,
Storm giant would be
What
worth
else
about
are we
150,000, so you'd be short a bit.
So
Well,
the
I'm
instrument
definitely grabbing
for-
one of these packs.
Yeah. So let's just make a shopping list.
I already have a shopping list.
Okay, so you have your shield and your sword on there, right?
No sword.
Not
Okay.
yet, anyways.
Not
Not
yet.
All right. Shield. The reliquary thing for Hyacinth.
How much was the reliquary thing for Hyacinth?
7,000.
Okay.
Okay.
An instrument, one of the 3 instruments for Gawain, whichever one he picks.
Which is
And-
500, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. You said you guys were gonna pick up a backpack.
That's 2,500.
Yep. Let's see. Was there anything else?
Not at the moment. How much does that? How much would that cost us?
14,000.
14,000.
About
Leftover.
So. 14,000 spent or 14,000.
Remaining.
Okay.
I mean, that's before you sell the sword, right?
Correct. If I sell the sword, that would put us at 25. 25.
20,500.
Correct.
Okay.
Iggy.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine it's at this point Iggy's kind of wandered into the common section.
Okay.
She does see there's a poker. It's just a poker, but it can start fires if you. It's like a fireplace poker. But if you poke something with it once a day, you can make it catch on fire. Non-objects, generally. There's the belt of the chairman.
Yeah, did we never look at the common section?
Yeah, you never did.
Not yet.
There's a belt of the chairman, which if you put it on the belt and you like just go to sit, you'll just like an illusory like like invisible chair will just appear beneath you, and you can just kind of sit everywhere. And there's
That's
also
hilarious.
some tea, which is kind of like it's called Orsted iced tea, and it's kind of a mystery. Whenever you drink it, something weird and random happens.
How much is the tea?
It's 25 silver per bottle.
How many drinks can you get out of a bottle?
Let me check.
Oh no, we lost Simon. Oh no. Oh, there he is. Whew! I freaked out there.
What?
We lost you.
Oh.
Probably somewhere
Yeah,
between 7 and 10 sips out of each bottle, and each sip does an effect. There's like a number, like there's like dozens of these bottles, so you can buy probably as
Go
many.
buy a bottle.
Okay, it's 25 silver.
25 silver and what's it called again?
Orsted iced tea. It's the common variant. You can look it up.
If I know how to spell that.
Imagine that your search engine will do it the rest of the way for you.
Oh, also, DM, can I get those names from earlier in chat? There was Starforger, and what was the shop owner's name?
Star Racer.
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah. Let me double check here. Mykall. Michael.
Michael.
We're going to Michael's. Oh no.
Michael.
Yeah.
You guys might not have
Huh?
that on your side of the country, Michael's. So
So
Sure.
I'm gonna get down that +2 shield and bring it up to the counter.
okay.
Is there any way you could put a painting on the front of the shield?
Oh yes, of course. Was there something in particular you were looking for?
A black sparrow.
Oh yeah. So right away. And you watch as she kind of like laser, like the laser imprint thing, kind of laser cuts into it. A depiction of a sparrow onto the front of it.
Nice.
So I assume you're paying for that with your store credit.
Indeed I am.
Okay. So what else did you all decide to spend your store credit upon?
I'll go grab the things for Hyacinth and Gwen.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring those down.
Ping, ping, ping. You guys just the moment where you go shopping and everybody just piles a bunch of shit up, and then the entire counter
it's
for
just
the checkout
oh,
is
Lord.
packed up. And then it hits the pack down.
Yeah.
What else do you guys get?
No. Yeah, the owl pack. How many because you mentioned potions of heroism, potions of
Potions of heroism go for about 1,000 silver. Stone giant potions of stone giant strength also go for 1,000. Potions of fire giant strength go for about 1,300.
Potion of healing.
There's a potion of heroism also for 1,000. I already said that. Potions of healing. There's potions of greater healing for about 200 silver. There's about 6 of them.
I think we take all of those.
Yeah, I think we take all 6
Lord.
of those.
All 6 of those.
What are they?
Potions of greater healing, 200 silver each.
200 silver each?
Yep.
Yes.
So it's 12.
Bruh, fucking grab those bitches.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how many potions of heroism and giant strength do they have?
4 of the stone giant strength, 2 of the fire giant strength, and 6 of the potions of heroism.
How much store credit do we have left?
19.8.
God, we still have 19,000 fucking.
Wait, 19,000? I thought you were down to 14,000.
Did you sell the
Oh!
sword?
Fuck.
Not counting the sword.
Nope,
Yes,
nope,
subtract-
nope, nope. I did it. Uh-oh. Give me a sec.
Recalculating.
Recalculating.
Time to get a new account.
12,800.
You're fired.
There you go.
Sorry, I had the total up for spent.
Yeah, no worries.
So still 12,000, and 800. Absolutely going to buy fucking.
Is there any kind of magical items that we can get for Fred or Aurora?
Oh, I mean, you could feed her a potion of fucking giant strength if you wanted to. There's not anything in super in here. There's some boots of Elvenkind, and I guess you could throw this on Fred.
I mean, I feel like we buy those and put those.
Oh,
in.
you actually could. The Mask of the Sacred Beast, the lion one. You could throw that on Fred.
Ooh.
How much was that mask?
500.
500.
We're gonna go ahead and yeet that mask.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
And we see what it does, and Simon wants it. And be like, hey, Fred, hey, buddy.
He's kind of been outside this whole time. He's got like
Yeah,
snow
I
on
know.
him.
I assume since the others aren't here, they're staying locked with Fred with the magical monster attracting box.
Yeah. Let's see. So what are we at still?
Calculating. 12,300.
Is there anything in the rare section that any of us can use or want?
In the rare section, let me double check.
Yeah,
here.
because rares are 5k, right?
They vary. Rare. The cheapest
lesser
rares
than
can be
10K.
is like 25k to like under. So very rare. The lowest of very rare is going to be generally sold at is like 20,000 because that's how much it costs to make a rare a very rare. So literally
Right.
anything between there and the upper limits of uncommon is where rare can be.
Okay.
And then obviously
Yeah,
consumables are halved.
Yep.
And that kind of opens up where you are. There's the Shield of the Justicars, if anybody wanted to buy that. It's a enchanted shield. Otherwise, you kind of cleared out rare. There's a Potion of Speed if someone wanted to pick that up. It's 10,000, so it'd kind of be all the rest of the money. But there's also ammunition. There's +1 and +3 ammunition throughout here.
The Shield of the Justicars, what did that one do again?
Shield of the Justicars. It weakens mages, it weakens spellcasters near you, and it provides you a little extra protection.
Wait, is there anyone else in this party besides? Well, is it a metal shield?
I don't believe that rule applies to shields.
Yeah, it
Yes,
does. Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Well, then you can get fucked, nerd.
Uh-huh.
Fucking
We
Like
literally
a
had to
yes.
repeat
You could have not
the
corrected
shield.
me if you wanted to use it, but get fucked, nerd.
Was that first part? All I heard was get fucked, nerd.
Yeah, that's the only part that matters, I guess.
Okay, so I can't
Fucking
use
legacy
it.
ass rules. I think Hyacinth uses a shield.
Yeah,
Could go for her. Give her more.
yeah.
I think she's actually attuned out, so it'll think she's gonna have to make some
Oh, is it an
decisions.
Yeah,
attunement
because she
shield?
has
Okay,
the
fair
prayer
enough,
bead. She
fair
has the other stuff too.
Yeah,
And
if
then I
it's an
just bought her
attunement shield,
the-
then yeah.
And we just bought her that other thing.
That's also attunement, so.
That's
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dress, the prayer beads, and the thing we just bought. So
okay. Okay, cool.
she's attuned out.
All right.
I bet she's thankful.
Yeah, honestly.
She's like, no more items.
Yeah, because I tried to buy her an amulet of health.
We tried.
If they had one, I was gonna give it to her and be like, put this on, never take it off.
Yeah,
Don't
we
be
still have
squishy.
12,000 store credit. I say we buy all the potions of heroism because those are fucking great.
Yeah.
Probably both.
Is there
of the
anything
fire
colorful,
strength
DM?
potions.
Yeah, let's say, is there anything in
And then
common
maybe-
that Simon would
yeah.
be like, I want?
I mean, there's the sitting
Like
belt that
dominoes,
lets you
yeah.
sit wherever you want. There's tea.
How colorful is it?
It's like a leather belt, and then you know how the couldn't, you know, like how like some chairs will have like cushions where it kind of like goes down into little buttons.
Yes.
That is literally the buckle. What it looks like.
Mm.
Very goofy.
Oh, how much were the boots of Elvenkind?
1,000.
We buy those for Iggy, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
They're a little big on
Oh,
her, but
God.
it kind of works in like a like. It kind of works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if
Boots
Mercy
of
can fit,
Elvenkind, baby.
if Mercy can fit them on his hooves, she can fit them on her tiny feet.
They're magic. They'll conform to the size.
Maybe.
Either that, or she just puts both of her legs in one boot.
Hops around like a weird mermaid.
How much
Yeah.
were the fire giant potions?
1,300 each.
How many are there?
2.
Snag them.
Okay. Boots of Elvenkind. I'll take the sitting belt thing. It's 25.
Mm-hmm. The sitting belt is 50 silver.
50. Sorry.
How many of those sitting belts are there? Because I think we just get.
Just the one, unfortunately.
Damn it.
My belt.
Damn
Fuck
it.
you all.
Uh,
So now we have a sitting belt and a cape of billowing.
man, that sure is one of those items that you just buy for everyone. If there's a.
How much
Such
were the
good
heroism
stuff,
potions?
1,000 each, and there were 6 of them, I believe.
Snag them.
Okay.
And how many stone giant strength potions were there, DM?
There was, I think it was 3 or 4. I don't really recall.
I believe 4, because it split the difference between. And those were also 1,000 each.
I don't know if they do any. Well, I guess they give you a +1 to strength. You could throw them on Iggy. That'd be funny.
How much?
Or feed them to Aurora.
I mean, they give Mercy a +2. Which...
+2. You only
And-
have 16 strength.
No, he has 18. Stone giant strength is like 23.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was thinking the Hell Giant strength. Oh shit! I should have made those fires a little more expensive. Fuck. Okay, whatever.
Well, here we are.
Yep, here we are, guys.
We already bought them.
Dia miscalculated a little bit. I thought that was the 20. I thought Stone Giant was the 21 and Hellfire was the 23, but I got that one backwards.
So, we have 2,700 left.
Is that after
Before
buying?
stone.
Before stone. Okay.
I say we just. I mean,
They sell magical components too, so if anybody wants to pick up components,
I mean, you know, that's
Diamonds.
diamonds.
diamond.
yes. Of what value are you looking for?
Well, at this point, let me go read Revivify. 300 silver.
No, well, we have a selection of those. How many are you looking to have purchase?
9.
What a funnily specific number.
Okay, well, we have 9 right here. Here you go. Gives you 9
Okay, we have no more
300.
store credit.
Hey, perfect.
You're welcome, guys. Diamonds.
Yeah, no, diamonds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just the
And then-
correct answer every time.
And at some point
All right,
later,
Mercy, you get to add it all to inventory.
Oh, great. Everyone write down what you got, please. I'll fucking note that down.
I meant more specifically the potions.
I was about
Well,
to say,
yeah.
take the entire list and just post it in the D&D chat on Discord. And if people got a specific thing, just put their name in parentheses next to it.
We'll just add them with it.
So let's see. It was.
So Simon now has 9 diamonds.
Guys, wouldn't
Okay.
you want to bet money that Hyacinth's like, oh, you didn't have to buy me that the second she like gets Terry gets in?
Well, cool, Hyacinth. He can hoof it back to the store and get my store credit back.
Store's not there anymore.
Where's the fucking receipt?
Oh! I need a receipt for all of this for my bookkeeping, if you don't mind, please.
Wait, what? Fuck. Okay. 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 Well, give me the list of things you bought.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they're worth.
Yeah.
We got
And control
2
V
potions of
in the
Pyrogen
pistol.
Strength, 1 City Belt, 6 potions of Heroism, 9 diamonds worth 300 gold each. 300
Silver.
silver each, my bad. We have a Boot of Ellenkind. We got 6 potions of healing, my bad. We also got
There were 6 greater
reliquary.
potions of healing.
6 potions of greater healing, a reliquary, a +2 shield, a bag of the owl, and an instrument.
Ah, well, here's your receipt, and he hands you a receipt.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
Now, I got a question for you.
mhm.
Hold on, Simon would know this because it's not Star. What's the name of it? The thing? It's not Star Razor. It's Star.
Star Razor is definitely something else. Starforger.
Oh yeah, Starforger. Where'd you get something like Starforger?
Oh, well, I didn't get Starforger. Starforger found me. I was at a low point, and she helped me out of it. And he kind of like gently caresses her.
That's nice.
Yes,
Like
well,
a one of a kind thing. Good
well,
on you.
21 of a kind, but yes.
21. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a.
Well, I do have
You're not
appointments to keep, so
Well, then we wouldn't want to keep your time.
We appreciate your business.
no problem at all.
And with that, I guess we're gonna head out.
Okay, you guys step out back into the cold.
Oh, did we short rest in there, by the way?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I imagine like part of that time was you guys just kind of chilling by the
Uh,
fire, warming up, drinking the hot apple cider, see how you get provided for you.
Fluffy, is that list missing anything?
1 second, junior accountant.
Remember, this will go off if anybody's or
Yes, it is.
What am I missing?
The mask for Fred.
Right, yeah, true. Very important. I thought about that as I was writing the list. Ew.
Oh.
So he wears that,
is
and
that, a
his
pit
hooves
dice?
grow claws, and I'm really not gonna deal with that.
Horrible.
Yes.
Horrible.
I will say. So his normal attack is 2d4 because it's him clopping people. I believe it's 2d4, or is it just a d4?
It is a D4.
It's just a 1d4.
Yes,
Okay, so it becomes 1d6.
Brad.
is it considered magical?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey,
He can kick ghosts.
bet.
Go ahead and update that. Fred's gonna beat the shit out of a ghost.
Gonna wait for him to take a bite out of one. Just just eat it.
So can we get the beast mask?
Wait, did we still get the reliquary even
Yes.
though she can't attune it?
I thought that was the reliquary was her third attunement spot.
No, she has. Oh, okay. No, it is. It is. My bad.
Okay.
Because it's the dress, the beads, and then that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't believe John just got 2 points harder to hit.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Got 2 points harder to hit.
But then each of us.
So, what you're saying is you want to rethink your 1v1 with me now?
I mean, that shit was a bundle of nonsense anyway, so... like,
Yeah, thanks to DM.
putting us in a jungle.
Anyway.
Well,
Anyways,
jungles burn, and he doesn't give a fuck about smoke. So
Well, here's the problem. Simon also laid the ultimatum: if you burn the plants that he likes, he's gonna get pissed.
Yeah, I swear.
And you didn't want to
But
in there.
you guys head off.
What was
And,
the name of that mask?
Master of the Sacred Beast.
Yeah, it would be the
variant.
lion variant. But you guys head off further into.
Anybody else need to roll hit dice
Yeah.
No.
for short rest?
Blow.
Yeah.
Hey, if you roll one of them, you get 11 from Song of Rest for Gawain. So
Okay.
That's over 20 points of healing. Hello.
yeah, sadly, Gawain doesn't have any hit dice to roll to even gain his own 11 back.
Hehe.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But hey, you can make snacks in the meantime.
Snacks are on long rest.
Oh, are they long? Yeah. I guess.
Yup. Oh, I
That
would have
makes
been making snacks if they were short rest.
Snack City, bitch. Snack City, bitch.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys continue along, still carrying your radioactive but monster attracting lead boxed whatever it is. Trucking along, beleaguered but somewhat rested from your break within the Wandering Wayfarer. There are there's one more check left. So I need somebody to roll. What? I'll say Fluffy. Why don't you roll me a D1, a D20?
Anyone believe?
The last one before you.
Don't
Fluffy.
roll that.
I actually have a new one, but you can re-roll.
You
that
know what?
one. No dupes on the same day.
We've rolled a 1 3 times now.
Anyone else want to roll that since Fluffy's intent on killing us? Anyone? Anyone?
I can.
I want you to roll the 1 blue.
If I roll a 1, I'm gonna laugh. Nah, 13. It's an unlucky number, if that counts.
Roll it
Only to
again.
some. Only to some.
You already rolled a 13 today.
Oh, do I need to re-roll?
Yeah, re-roll it again.
Just
Oh,
everyone
Fluffy.
keeps rolling until we get a number we
So we
have.
get 11.
Okay. 11. Oh, as you guys walk along, you see a pink rabbit leaps by. Big pink rabbit. Looks like probably like 50 pounds. Like very like pink, very like just a rabbit. Just like.
Am I high?
But you see what looks to be something valuable upon its back.
Simon, look.
As you guys turn to look at it and see something glinting across its back, it turns towards you, it notices you, kind of like wipes its nose a little bit with its front paws, and then takes off with like incredible speed. What are you guys doing?
He's
Well.
going after it.
Yeah, so is Mercy. Go play a little hunting game, I guess.
Okay.
We're playing a hunting game.
Okay. So it takes off. You guys, how far are you guys moving on your first turn?
Mercy will move 105 feet.
Okay, it moves 180.
Jesus.
Wait, what happened?
There's a
As it's
rabbit.
just leaping through the snow, this pink rabbit.
Honestly, I don't think Iggy can actually keep up with it.
So you started about 30 feet apart. You see it running away about.
Do I hear anything coming like a predator?
Roll a perception check. You end your turn about 105 feet away from it. What are you doing, Mercy and Iggy?
Let's see.
Wait. How far away is it?
Um,
Like 180 feet?
yeah, did you chase after it?
Yeah.
Okay, then you would be 150 feet away from it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I guess I would have ran at. Well,
I mean, at least 30 feet.
I needed 30 more feet.
So
I mean, you could dash.
that was with him dashing.
Ah.
yeah. I mean, I guess I can cast Speak with Animals and be like, "Hey, Mr. Rabbit, where you going?"
Yell after it.
Yeah.
I think you're too far away, dude.
At
I think it really can't hear you.
even though I'd be 100 feet away from it.
Well,
'cause I have 40
speak with animals isn't something
Well-
you cast on yourself. It's something you cast
Yeah.
on the animal.
Well, actually,
No, you
said
target itself.
Oh, is it really? I'm gonna be
Yeah,
thinking of
target
speak with
itself.
plants. Might be what I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah. You're thinking of Speak with Plants.
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check. It's pretty far away, so.
Persuasion or animal handling?
Your choice.
either or.
Ooh, awful
only.
poopy roll.
It's gonna keep on hopping.
Yeah.
You got nobody.
Okay.
Okay, and in well beyond anybody's range, unless you have something, Merce.
No, not at How far did you say away from Mercy?
You moved 105. It moved 180. It started 30 feet away from you, so it moved 75 feet away from you, so 105 feet.
Okay. No. Okay. So Mercy's best course of action is just seeing if, because this thing's going to outrun the shit out of everyone. So he's going to do his best to just keep signs of it, because there is snow on the ground.
Okay, you're trying to track
and
it.
Try to follow it. Yeah.
Okay, roll survival check.
Mercy is what you'd call not the best at these.
That is unfortunate.
That's not a bad roll.
That's not a bad roll. So you start tracking it. Roll a stealth check. As it begins to slow, it starts to draw close. You start to draw closer to it.
Take a debuff.
Let me get
Which
this
is every time
Christmas
save me?
shirt. Let's get off this Christmas shirt.
Oh, that's not the super best.
Need some more foresty stuff.
Let's see.
What'd you roll? Sorry.
16
16?
again.
I'm gonna make that a contested perception check. I'm gonna say it does have advantage and it does have a +4. Because it's a hearing based. Yeah. See, its ear twitches and it just takes off even further away from the party.
Ah, shit. I will say, I don't know if. I mean, it probably doesn't matter because it would cancel out. But the advantage is specifically because the boots of Elvenkind prevent you from making sound.
Well, they prevent your feet from making sound.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, that's the cloak of Elvenkind you're thinking of.
Man, sure. Okay.
No clip clops for.
Yeah.
No clip clops, but well, Mercy's going to continue to try to track it.
Okay, roll a survival check as you're moving further away from the party.
Yeah, just there is a certain limit, which this probably is it, but we will see. There's Jesus.
Yeah, you're able to keep up with this trail. I mean, it's not. This isn't like this is probably like a DC 14. Like this isn't a super high DC, but you're making it work as you're tracing this thing. Roll me another stealth check. And this thing's getting. Now it's realizing you're chasing it. This DC is getting higher.
Well, is 26 high enough?
It's pretty fucking high. If it natural 20s, it has to natural 20 with advantage to get this. It did not. So you. And it kind of comes to a stop, and you see it's kind of nibbling at some plants. I need you to roll me an additional d20.
Oh boy, D20. 5. That's
Okay.
horrible. Oh man, I don't like the fact that I've probably walked into a monster, but at least I'm very stealth.
So what are you doing?
Can Mercy see what it seems to have on it currently?
No, because you haven't rolled to see what it has on it.
Well, I suppose since he's close and it doesn't seem to know he's here, he's going to roll to see what's.
Okay,
see what's
that's
on
fair. Roll d100.
it. 74.
Um, 74. It looks like this beautiful golden rod across the back of it. It seems to be like attached to it, these like leather bands.
There's a part of Mercy's mind that's like, this thing may very well be a courier of some kind taking this somewhere. But if I catch it, I can have Simon ask it that. So he's going to try to approach and grab it, I suppose.
I have really bad flashbacks to the pink toads.
Yeah.
So you're trying to sneak up and grab it?
Yeah, just
Okay, so
grab it.
this is like creeping up on that. So roll me another stealth check. This will just be against its passive perception.
25.
25 does it as you creep closer, creeping within range. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Ah, shit. The gentlest scoop.
You slowly. It's like a bit of a thing. This thing is like strapped in, but you slowly, delicately unstrap it and grab it as the creature's distracted by some particularly delicious looking clover on the ground and are able to creep away with this rod.
Well, Mercy is going to return. Like, get some distance from the bunny. Just get back to the group.
As you're heading back, you get tackled by a frostral.
Ah! Yeah, there it is.
How many hit points you got?
53.
Just to expedite things, you come back with 10 hit points, but you do arrive back at the party.
Yeah, use my reaction for. Oh shit! Fuck! Fuck!
Yeah, you watch as you select, like you. Also, you just kill it, whatever. But like as you cut it, the blood like turns into icicles that knife you. So even like standing near it hurts you. But you eventually do make it back to the party.
Yeah, Mercy just comes back to the party dragging a fucking troll body in one hand, just like, what the fuck?
There's like icicles sticking out of him in places.
The bunny was that thing?
No. This
Are you
thing
sure about that?
Yes. I got the item, by the way, but I managed to kill this. Fuck. Ow. Ow.
Nah, take 2 hit points at 5 temp HP.
It's something. That was the last one, I think, though. So we're getting down. Anyone want to harvest a frost troll?
Well, I can do that.
No harvesting monsters you didn't actually kill. You bitches.
Damn it! I forgot this was a cutscene monster. It disappeared.
Yes.
Well, I have this rod, so
Well,
whatever
what's
it
to
is,
do?
we can figure that out. Fuck if I know. That'd be
Judd,
nice.
You identify it? John?
I have been
cannot-
muted.
Ah, there you are.
The ritual cast identify.
Yeah, we have a cart you can sit in as we go.
You guys identify on it? Yeah. It is a rod of lordly might. Oh no, a rod of rulership. Sorry.
A rod of rulership.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That is fancy.
So, was it worth it, John? God, say yes, please.
Yes, please.
suppose I'll take your word on it then.
Well, let's get this box delivered. We're almost there, I think.
Yep.
Like, how close are we to our destination
You
now?
are just about to arrive. If you
Yeah.
would like to continue moving.
Let us continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys crest the next hill, you see before you Habitat. Once a small village city, but its positioning made it key in the development of railways, in the development of the um, continental railway that's currently being built. You saw the other end of in Almeraldo, on your way to Almeraldo. You can see this small town kind of spreading out in a dip that borders the ocean, is going through some growing pains. You can clearly see like the nicely built, kind of humble portion of it that was obviously predated its development into what it is now. And then you can see kind of rising over it a number of structures that are gaudier, louder, and much, much newer. And you can see like kind of not very well put together shacks that kind of house the many workers that pass through here. The big structures that stick out to you are a large fort that kind of sits over the town. Looks to be old, quite old, formed of stones. You can see even from this distance the banners, the burning light, the burning lamp surrounded by stars that is the sigil of the Lamperos family kind of rises above it. A large factory kind of sits over one side of the town, kind of up on like the one of the furthest edges of it, and you can see like it spewing out black smoke that casts the snow in a like dark soot layer all around here. On another side, you see a multi-story building with gaudy paint and lights and colors. And even from here, you can faintly hear the music echoing out from it. Some kind of place of revelry. But as you step into but as you take all that in this town of perhaps 10, 15,000 souls, what would you guys like to do?
Push in.
Well, where does this box of nasty go? Because the sooner we can get rid of it, the better.
They'll find us.
Who will?
The person we're supposed to be delivering.
Who's the person?
They'll find us. That's all we were told.
Well, I hope they find us before something bad hits this city.
Beep.
Well, beep.
Beep.
Well, for now, I think we just need to find lodging for the night. See if we're contacted at any point in the night, or maybe tomorrow at some point. Because I don't know about all of you, but this has been a long fucking day.
Yeah, so when we find a spot for the night, everyone want me to roll you up one?
No, I'm good.
No thanks.
I died. I feel like I could use it, yes.
Alright, well, one for everyone then.
What?
Alright. Looking, I guess we'll just head towards the place, the town.
Okay.
Wheel drag ourselves in.
Okay. Is there anything anywhere in particular you guys wanted to go into?
I think it's safe to assume we all need a drink.
Water, please.
So again, I ask the whole party, where you guys? Okay, how about this? Iggy, where's Iggy Blue? Where's Iggy going?
She's disappeared. She gone.
So where's she going?
She's gonna go find a brothel.
Okay, you guys following her?
I've been worked as a line cook, basically a line cook at a brothel for 2 months. He knows he can get a drink there, right?
Sure.
Depends. Did they see her leave?
You're gonna be that character, Blue. So
So I
are
saw her leave.
so everybody's going to a brothel, I guess, because
No.
nobody can speak up. So it falls
No,
to Iggy to make that call. So you're all headed to a
No.
brothel now.
Congratulations.
Versus
going
finding
to-
an end. He's.
You can sleep at a brothel if you'd like, but Blue is the one who spoke
No.
up. So
No thanks.
you guys you don't gotta partake, but that's where you're all headed now. As you guys are headed along, you see this older gentleman, fine clothes, kind of a large beard, kind of approaches you, pale skin, human, bald head. He's like, I believe you have something for me.
I want to insight check this guy to make sure he's the right guy to. We're supposed to hand this off to.
Roll an insight check.
It's horrible time to roll well.
Yeah, I know.
You don't get much of a read. Somebody else can try to make that if they want.
I do the N of sight.
I mean, you're probably as good as anyone else here.
It's an insight check.
Iggy's really bad at them, so.
Lower.
Yeah, bad time to roll low.
Oh man, guys.
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, you were told somebody would find you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
what would that be?
Okay, Iggy.
If only. If only.
I like it. It's a fucking 3 with a -2 and then a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll say. Everybody else are like, okay, yeah, this is the guy. He's a noble, and you, as someone who wields illusions, notice something slightly off about his appearance. Some slight wavering around the edges of this
He's
person.
gonna go and whack him.
Bah!
Just
You watch
walk
his
across the-
you whack him on the shin. He's like, you little fucking cut. And
You're
see
fake.
you see his eyes kind of flicker, and they're like cat's eyes for a moment, and then they flicker back. Well, it was worth a try. If you decide that you'd rather give that to me, I would be happy to take it off your hands. You can find
You
me.
can for 50,000 silver.
Can I look around? Can I
30.
looking around like?
Holy shit.
Jesus!
Wait, what'd he say?
30. 30,000 silver.
Looking around, does this guy have any friends in dark places nearby?
Roll perception.
Can Iggy cast Mask of Many Faces and turn to look like him, like a smaller version of him?
You don't see anything, but you notice some things are kind of off with how the dust and snow is moving, with depressions in the snow. There's definitely some invisible creatures about.
And I tell where they are.
No, because they are invisible, but you do get the sense that they're
Well,
around.
I'm like based on their footprints, so like.
Yeah, no, you know that they're around, but just because there's footprints there doesn't mean you know.
Well, guys, seems like our friend here has many hidden friends around us.
Well, a
if
man
we'd
of
like
my esteem must have allies to protect him. Wouldn't want to be fleeced.
They say allies are not very good for negotiations.
Well, are you going to leave all of yours behind and have a negotiation? Doesn't seem fair for me to be at a
You approached
disadvantage.
us, to be fair.
Yes.
You
And I
lied
did.
to us.
That you did. So why should we trust you?
What lie did I tell you?
You faked it. You came up as someone else.
I said that you had a package for me. I would very much like for you to have a package for me.
That's suspicious.
Believe me, child, I cannot tell a lie.
He squints. Could she incite him?
Roll an insight check.
Insight, motherfucker. 12.
Hard to read. Now, 30,000 for the box.
Don't know about me, I know what I got. So if you'll excuse us, we'll have a job to complete.
Well, if you change your mind, you can come find me at Gully's Gals. He turns away, walking.
Do I see the footprints of the invisible ones follow him?
No,
Or are they still around?
it's at this point you realize they probably weren't walking.
Yeah, they were standing.
No, they probably
No,
weren't
they're
walking.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a little bit here. It also wasn't all footprints. It was like displacements and like the snow getting picked up by the
Oh,
wind.
okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
Like it was a lot of little things.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go ahead and turn in for the night.
Where did he say to go? What was the name of that place? Like, yeah, that's as a player. I didn't catch that.
Gully's Gals.
That sounds like a brothel.
It is the brothel in town. You guys still
Yeah,
want to go
I
there?
don't think we're going to the brothel anymore. Sorry.
Blue? Oh, she's
Damn,
probably
she's
getting
so
yelled
mad
at.
she got on mute.
No, she's probably
Oh.
getting yelled at.
Yeah, probably.
So, we're gonna find an inn if no one has complaints.
Okay.
Yeah, I got none. Although I hope they don't get mad when I light the place. When we light up inside.
So you want to? So the after Gully's Gals, the options availed to you, which maybe we can get off the sad winter music and get into some town music. The options availed to you, and you, as you're stepping through the town, you can see a lot of the people here are workers who are like drunk and kind of like they're having their railway workers who are just having their time off. You know, you can see like a lot of them are like soused and like laughing and playing. A lot of them, some of them are locals. You can see, like, you can very much, there's a very, like, distinct, like, that's a local, that's a worker. You can very much pick them out. You can see the occasional guardsmen for the guardsmen out here, often referred to as lamplighters in the parlance of people who live in, who work in whorehouses. As you're pushing through, you have two options here as you kind of look around. There's go big or go small. You want to go big or go small? What, Blue?
Terry called me.
Oh.
She
They bought,
says hi.
did you tell her
to
you bought more
everyone.
magic items?
No.
Okay. Well,
He says hi though. To everyone.
okay. So you guys, Mercy, are you guys going big or are you going small? Death?
Oh no.
Oh no.
The junior accountant's down!
He has died. So I guess we're going to the next person up, which is Sybin. Are you going big or are you going small?
Well, I mean, most of us in the party are pretty tall.
I'm not literally big. It's about how much money you want to spend.
Oh.
There's because as you've stepped in town, you see now that that big extravagant building you saw is a large casino. That like
Oh shit. Okay.
Is it at the time?
Well, how much money do we have between us right now? Looking around at the group.
Calculating.
Cause I got
the wheels turning.
this many. I got 70.
2,670.
Wow. So quit. I guess. Are we going to the casino or not?
No.
All right. So we're going small.
Okay. You guys leaving behind the glitz and glamour of the Silver Chalice, this grand 3-story casino filled with lively performances, exciting games, and exuberant hostesses and hosts. Instead, head for the Sad Salmon. This crusty old fisherman tavern. There you find running the tavern an older satyr woman with long curling red hair, a little bit overweight. Has like the neckline of her dress is just a little too lean. But she do got the boobas. Oh, hi there. Can I get you a room? Perhaps something to drink.
No room, please, and water if you wouldn't mind.
All right then. My cousin had to go off to SOS too, and you know I support ye. Well, you guys, I believe this is not good housing. So, how many rooms do you guys want?
He's gonna hop up on a chair and be like, "How much to get a room with you, pretty lady?"
Roll a charisma check.
Hell yeah! I don't. Where is it? Bam, bitch. Oh,
Ooh.
that's rough.
Oh, well, that's flattering, darling. She kind of like pats you on the head. But I'm in a committed relationship with myself.
Oh, okay. I understand that. You'll sit down. Can I get a drink?
More water for
Sitting
you?
on the counter.
No. Give me some high shelf shit.
We don't have a high shelf.
Give me something to drink, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll say knock off like 2 silver for food and drinks for the night.
Okay.
And then like how many rooms did you guys want?
Oh god. I have some kind of ability that helps improve sleep.
For one person, yes.
Yeah. What? How many people do a room?
Depends. I mean, there's 2 beds in each room. They're not large beds.
Iggy can bunk with someone. She doesn't care.
I'll sleep in the tent, in the room.
That's illegal.
It's
I'm a
illegal.
robot, so I don't even.
You can't. It literally you would have to like smash its pegs into the fucking ground, you animal.
It's like awkward. It's like you can't say.
Yeah, the fucking people under the next floor, the floor under you are gonna complain, you animal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's expedite things because this is not like the most exciting part. We'll say 3 rooms for everybody. It's 150 copper or one silver and 50 copper.
Nope.
I'll put it on the sheet.
Okay. As you guys are doing your just kind of warming up in the fire that kind of is rolling in here, enjoying the mediocre ale and the alright fish chowder that is being served here.
After today, I think we'll eat anything. It doesn't matter.
You see a let me double check this. You see a dwarf steps in. She's got this undercut around her. She got this undercut around like the sides of her head, and you can see her hair is kind of tied. It's cut short and it's kind of pulled up into like a top knot almost. She one full arm at the elbow is like chopped off. It has been like lost and has been replaced with a Volnasi prosthetic. One sec, guys. You can see she's got like simple clothes. The hand that isn't metallic has like a bunch of rings on it. She's got like some face tattoos down one side that kind of like are a bunch of runes and lines. She's very much like her clothes are very practical, and you can see like here and there's like bits of soot. She kind of looks around. And she kind of like notices you guys and starts walking away. Hey, you the Black Sparrows?
That depends. Who's asking?
Donna Amarand. You're supposed to have a package for me?
Insight.
Insight check.
That's better.
You don't get any weird vibes or nothing.
Answer me this. Who sent the package?
Someone who doesn't want her name being repeated?
Fair enough.
Look, I'm not really much for this underhanded stuff, but I'm interested in this project, so can you hand it over already?
Are we out in the open?
You're kind of in a corner of this place. It's kind of dark in here. It's very...
Is there anyone else with her?
No, it's just her.
Okay.
As far as you can tell. There's like a couple fishermen. It's not that late in the day, really. There's just like a couple fishermen in here, and half of them are pretty fucking drunk already because they've probably been here all day.
Yeah.
Look, are we gonna fuck around, or are you gonna give it to me?
I guess we'll give it to her. If no one has any objections.
Yeah, get any bad vibe? Cursory look around, like, again, to notice anything off.
Yeah, roll perception check.
$27.
You don't notice anything.
Well, certainly more trustworthy than the other person that showed up looking for it.
I give her the package.
She takes it. She's like, she opens it, and she like pulls out this key, sticks it in it, and as it opens, and you can see it's very much one of those. It's very much that moment from Pulp Fiction where they open the briefcase and like the light like blows up, and she's like, "Wow!" And then she shuts it before any of you can see what it is. And like turns it back there and like locks it back up.
I don't even see what it is.
Nope, because the angle. She's standing and you're sitting.
Damn,
You got it.
like,
You watch as she holds out her arm.
Beanstalk.
She holds out her arm and like flexes for a moment. And there's like a, and it like the forearm like opens up and reveals like a compartment. She reaches in and takes out this leather scroll case. She holds it out to you. You'll be delivering this to your benefactor. All right?
Fair enough.
She hands it off to you.
Gonna take it.
She nods. Well, I have work to do. This needs containing.
Yeah. Oh God.
Best of luck. And she just kind of like walks away.
Well, can I like? Let's say there's no bathroom in the tavern, is there? Let's say that.
They don't really have bathrooms, dude. You just kind of like.
Let's say if I need to pee, I walk outside, right?
Yeah, this is not.
All right, cool. I'm gonna walk outside like I have to pee, but then keep an eye on her to make sure that like, you know, as she's walking away, it's just.
Yeah, you see her. She appears to be heading towards that large factory in town.
Okay.
Which roll an intelligence check.
God. Hey, above 10.
Oh, okay. This is not a high DC. There's something sticking with you. You're like, wait, what did she say her last name was? And I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Hello?
Hello.
Huh. Am I back?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't hear any of what you said, Jake. My Discord was being very fucky. Jake?
He went to Tinkle.
Oh, fuck. My Discord was doing the disconnect dance.
Hello there.
Hi there. You were saying something to me before you left to go to the bathroom. I didn't hear any of it.
Something sticks with you. Like, what did she say her last name was?
I didn't even hear it as a player. I didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
So. No, I'm saying like when she introduced herself, I didn't hear her name.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Huh.
Wait, can anybody? Are people here?
I'm here.
Is Death still
Levi?
just fucking gone, huh?
No.
I don't know what happened to him.
He's died.
No, I'm here.
It's like I can hear his voice. He's.
Stop telling people
I
I'm
know he's
dead.
gone. But yeah, something sticks with you about her last name.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish going pee and then walk back in and be like, wait, what did she say her last name was again? Anybody catch that?
No.
Mercy? John, did either of you hear her name?
No.
No, I know she said it, but I wasn't particularly paying attention.
Oh my...
Well, guess you guys don't get that.
What the...
Iggy doesn't pay attention.
I know Iggy wouldn't pay attention, but, like, Simon probably wouldn't either, but, like, I don't know if anybody actually heard you when you said her name, Jake.
Okay.
Like...
If people aren't paying attention, they go like you
I
miss
don't think it
things.
has anything to do with paying attention. It's just they couldn't hear you say what her name was. Yeah.
Okay, she said her name was Duna Hammerhand.
Hammer Hand.
Hmm.
Does that name ring a bell to anyone? Yeah, the wrong voice, but well, Hammer Hand ring a bell to anyone?
Uh, that's the family name of the dwarven gunsmiths.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that thing was going to a gunsmith, I guess. Whatever we had. Wait, did we just deliver a weapon for did we just deliver a piece of a weapon for a future conflict?
Probably.
Very possibly.
Not my problem.
Now,
Under the table deal, weapons manufacturer, can attract monsters. Yeah, that's going to a weapon.
why would you want a weapon that attracts monsters to it? That just
Put it
seems like
put it in the middle of enemy lines.
no, what I mean is like if you're holding that thing, if they make like a gun out of it, you're holding the thing, like you don't want the things coming to you, because then like you gotta keep
Again, you put it in the middle of enemy lines.
Clear out fields for expansion.
No, I just have the nagging feeling that this is gonna come back to bite us in the ass eventually.
And they will deal with it eventually. But as of right now, it is not our concern, not our problem.
Well, when it does come time, hopefully they bite your ass instead of mine.
They'd have to catch my ass.
Well, they're certainly not catching mine, Iggy, or Mercy's, so it's gonna be you.
Good luck.
Yeah, you don't have to be the strongest. You just have to be able to outrun the person behind
The
you.
slowest.
Or just disappear.
Yeah, just become the wind and whoosh. Although, if they did bite your ass, would that mean because your ass is fire? No, I should stop now. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, you're overthinking this.
Fuck me. I need another drink. Anyone else need refills? It's
No,
like
thank
you watch
you.
Simon like pick one up and like throw the whole thing down. You're like, how the hell did he do that?
Yes, I'm going to wake up with a hangover tomorrow. Mark my words.
All right. Bet. Another round for. All right, I'll go get us a round. I'm gonna go get another round for Simon and Mercy. And does Iggy want one?
No.
All right, 2 more. Simon's gonna get pretty wasted and then get high. So whoever's in the room with him, he's not sorry.
Crossfaded.
Yes.
He passes
Oh,
out.
Mercy's going to have a much more inebriated night than normal.
One
fan blowing noise in the background.
One by one,
Hmm.
each of you sloppily find your way to, except for John, of course, Fluffy,
Yay.
find your way to a sloppy evening's rest. And you complete a long rest. No longer hunted by the monsters that roam near you.
Long rest.
Did you want to do anything before you leave town?
I'll give Gawain my boost so he'll get a normal rest.
Nice.
How long's the trip back?
It's
3
3
days.
days.
Okay.
So normally you wouldn't have to roll at all because this is an extremely well traveled and fairly well guarded region. So you literally could just do 3 days of travel, full time skip.
Full time skip.
I want to
Well-
walk around town before I leave, though, because you
I
know
mean,
I've
yeah,
never
is
been
there-
here before.
Anything in town? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you explore a little bit, you see here and that you run across the brothel, Gilly's Gals. There's a open air play where they like serve you food while you play. It's kind of a like, and it's run by a centaur. The name is impronounceable because it is in the centaur language. But it's kind of like a drive-through a little bit, but where you kind of just sit down and they have like plays and you order food and they bring it to you and you kind of watch. It's a little bit pricey, but it is kind of cool situation. There's the Hammer Hand Ironworks, which is that large factory. You happen across a what's the word I'm looking for here? And I just blanked completely. Oh, there's a silver travels, an entire like large casino, all kinds of games and revelry going on about it.
Hell yeah, casino.
what are the chances we can put a cannon on the cart for Fred?
Mini
What?
You heard me. Put a
Like,
cannon.
just stick it out the
on the
front
cart
like it's above his
for
head.
Fred.
Turn him into
I'm
Blastoise.
down. I've never been so much down for an idea before.
No, I don't think we have enough money for a cannon, but we have enough for a multi-barrel heavy
No.
firearm.
No, mithril cannon, so it weighs half the weight.
We don't have enough mithril for that.
Damn. You just like drive in the cart and then you pull a lever and it just like it opens up a compartment and there's just like 3 gun barrels in it that just start going. I think it's spinning like
No, but we know where a apparently weapon factory is, so that's something we could potentially order in the future. That
yeah,
would be funny.
well, that you guys can.
Oh, also, hammer hand weapons weigh twice as much. A cannon that weighs twice as much is.
I
Oh
was gonna
god.
say, yeah.
By the way, just
One-
Guys, hammer hands for twice as much.
1,000-pounder. Fucking
so where you guys headed? You headed back to town? Back to Kochi's?
yeah, we do stop on the way back and get those creatures that we
Yes, there was only 2 left. One of them got scavenged by some kind of animal or
Monster.
something. But yes, there are 2 left. If you want to make the well, let me check. What was the check?
It was Arcana, wasn't it?
I believe
Oh,
so.
yeah,
they were
they were
aberrations, I believe.
Yeah.
had. Time to super buff John.
I will enhance ability him.
The hat.
And
Take an
we only
inspiration from Gawain.
a guidance from Hyasa. All the fun stuff. Okay, a 27. Add a D4 from the guidance, and maybe.
It caps
Well,
at
I
30,
think
so
for-
once you get 30, you can
No.
shut the fuck out, guys.
Okay, so hat. And.
Oh. Guidance,
Yeah.
inspiration, and you said hat?
Yeah, which is another D4 instead of burning your health die.
Yeah.
That is the 30 is what we were going for. We needed 3.
Yeah,
So
3
three-
and it took 3 ones.
Jesus Christ, guys. Well, he needed everything he got.
30?
Let me see here.
That's one of 4 of these you need to make.
Yeah. So this kind of stretches it to like 2.5 days if you take like the full let him do every check, but that's 100% something you can do.
I mean,
that was a 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you get let me double check the weight.
I mean, we have the time. She was expecting us back in 7.
Yeah.
We'll have plenty of time.
Yeah.
You so let me double check the weight. So you get 25 pounds on the first check. You get 25. Here, why don't you just roll through and we see if you missed the max any of these times.
Next advantage Arcana check. Okay.
Roll the guidance. Do the guidance first because that's the one.
Guidance first.
Okay, so you need something else.
Inspiration or hat?
How many charges is on the hat?
3.
Inspiration, because he's got 5 of them.
Well, no, inspiration is a higher dice though. So.
Yeah, that's fair. So do the hat then. So that's another 30.
So 30. So that's 2. Do the next one.
Oh, might need everything for this.
And D4. 22.
Okay, that's 22. Inspiration could just do it.
Inspiration, yeah, is a D8.
Oh. We're gonna have to burn
24.
health die and the D4 if we want to hit that number. We're at 24. Well, no, health die could just do it. D6. And the hat does it.
And the hat does it, yeah.
Jesus Christ, guys. You turned a 19 into a 30. What's wrong with you all? Oh my god.
We turned a natural 11 into a 30.
Yikes.
It reminds me of my 2 to a counter spell.
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck yourself. Glory.
Yeah.
Glorious.
I mean,
Next
there is
one?
one more. Yeah.
Next one more. Everybody's got everything on you. You'd have to burn a second enhance ability. It won't come up, but just,
Well,
or actually all of them. You would need to burn through a lot to get, because it's, I think it only has an hour duration. Each one of these is an hour.
Boy, you're going to need high on the inspiration this time.
D4.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. 23. Inspiration. Yeah.
31. There you go. So yeah, full on every single one.
Jesus.
Stop blowing.
It's a fucking wind tunnel.
Fluffy, fix your mic, dude. You're blowing out so bad. You've been doing it for like the last 10 minutes. It's been awful.
Oh,
Why didn't
man.
you
Over 10
fucking
minutes.
tell me?
We did!
I actually don't know what he has, I'll be honest. I just liked imagining he was breathing into my ear. So so it's these were large creatures, so it's 100 pounds worth of howler bits that are worth 800 silver.
100 pounds, 800 silver worth. Time to put that on the cart.
It'll fit.
It'll fit.
And the enhance ability will go, and Simon, in the meantime, like every hour he does that, and then the whole rest of the time he's just sitting there playing music.
Yeah.
Nothing better to do.
Yeah. As you guys kind of, and then eventually keep heading on as you revisit the site of your battle against these creatures. You continue along, and in a handful of days, find your way back to Cochise. Stepping once more into its walls. What would you guys like to do? What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here?
Things look the same to me.
No, it's the side is like fucked for whatever reason.
Oh.
It probably
Aw.
got jangled.
Jangled.
You beat me to it, you bitch.
Yep. How much money do we have?
2668.
That much. And 800 worth of bits at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go sell those before they get any more rotted and fetid in the cart.
Yeah.
How about we go complete our contract first and then we go sell?
Well,
Fair.
Yeah.
actually, from the way you came in, you can turn the bits on the way into town. You can turn your bits in at the guild hall, and then just continue because they're on like the other side of town. Because you went out the south side of the town to go walk around the coast.
Yeah, done.
In the
There
bit.
you go. Easy.
Yeah, easy. You
Yeah.
stop in Deedsman as Deedsman. They literally will take like a monstrous amount of bits without any questions asked because that's their whole thing. You continue
Is that-
past.
As we're in there dealing bits, like, Is there any rumbling or any commotion that seemingly is overtaking conversation
From
as we're in there?
seeing you guys, or
Rumor.
No, I'm just listening out for
General
rumors
rumors.
and that kind of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll say roll a perception check. This is flat because it's listen. You do hear tell of some murders in town, and there's
Wow.
some discussion about a bounty that's been put up on who's culpable for these murders.
Interesting. Is there a board, a?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're selling bits. I'm gonna go look at this board then.
Yeah, you go find. There's a couple there's some of these are just distinctly beneath you. Like some of them are fucking 50 silver to go kill a bear or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
You know, 75 silver to go fetch some herbs from a hilltop in the wilderness. You find a recent posting edition, 1,500 silver for the culprit of the savage murders that the 3 savage murders that have occurred within Cochise's walls. Placed
Is there
by
a list?
what's up?
I was gonna ask, is there a list of the names of the people that have been murdered?
No.
Okay.
There's let me see. Let me double check this information. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, sorry, not murders. I apologize. People have been kidnapped and disappeared.
Gotcha. Okay, kidnappings.
So not murdered.
No, and it
Okay.
is posted by Captain Saidu, Saidu.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we can look into that when we get back.
But you guys make your way through the town and into the finer district, the Ogren Hills. Passing by many estates before you step with one that is only lesser than the Bulgrim estate. Let in, you guys find your way to find your way to kind of a study of sorts of Highland Vasselli. You can see as you step in, you can see kind of her desk laden with books and papers. You can see kind of behind it is this just massive painting, a good 12 feet high, about 8 feet wide, of just that depicts this beautiful elven, not elven, slightly elven actually looking, but an angelic celestial figure descending towards this fiery doom-ridden landscape with clutching red and black fiendish hands grasping at her. As you kind of step inside, ushered in by a butler, you can see Highland Vasselli, just kind of fine, flowy kind of silken white dress, slightly off-white, like an eggshell. You can see she's kind of She's currently kind of like standing with her. She was standing with her back to you, kind of in front of her fireplace, and she kind of turns as you come in. Ah, you've arrived. I believe you have something for me. She holds her hand out.
I put the package in her hand.
She takes it, sets it on her desk. And the matter of your payment, I assume everything went off without a hitch.
Well, I suppose the delivery did after we turned away the people that approached before the intended recipient.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and
That there would be one in the town that would be affected by that. I'll have to keep that in mind.
yeah. Also, Legion gives his regards, by the way, or their regards.
Yes, they do.
By the way.
Legion? Why would
Yes.
you run into Legion?
An
Yeah.
ancient green dragon.
Yeah, I
Huh.
had to click the thing 4 times.
Well, that does sound like them. An ancient green, you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that is beyond even my expectations. So, let me do a quick. Alright, no, that's plenty. She reaches into her desk and sets out a bag of coins in front of you, and then reaches it further into the desk and puts 1 piece of gold, 2 pieces of gold, 3 pieces of gold, 4 pieces of gold, 10 additional pieces of gold on the desk beside the bag. An additional 1,000 for your trouble.
Yes, that. Admittedly, I don't know if the scenario was quite that bad, but that was about the worst case scenario I was expecting before going out.
You don't encounter Legion if it's not a bad situation.
Well, Mercy will pick that up for now.
How much was it total?
3,000 silver. Well, 2,000 silver and 10 gold coins, but 3,000 silver in total value.
No.
Now,
But other than that, the job was completed successfully.
now, I must ask if I have future work for you. Shall I offer it to you?
If the future work includes potential of ancient green dragons, I do hope you know as we grow more of our name, our rates will be going up, especially for those. But
Money is not an issue for me.
this is what I figured.
I'll keep you in mind the next time I have a job opportunity. You did well, and you and your group have made a good first impression.
That is the hope. Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for the coin.
Be well,
Well,
Gawain. Or fuck! Too many names, guys. Be well, Mercy, and the rest of you, Black Sparrows.
yeah.
See,
If
this
I
is
may ask, before I go, if I may ask, what's the painting of? Very nice. I guess I'm just not getting a response then. Okay.
Oh, what?
Simon asked about the painting.
Yeah, I was formulating a response. Jesus, dude.
Oh.
you have to give him time.
It's the fall of Zerial. An artist's depiction of her descent into the Nine Hells.
I don't think Simon understands a single word of that.
That's
Like-
very lovely.
The artist is a friend. You can go now.
Yeah, it was a very nice meeting. Thank you for answering my question.
We leave.
Yep. Simon's
So-
gonna. The moment we get out of that room, Simon's gonna look at like John and be like, "The fall of Huhawa? Where?"
Roll a religion check, John.
Religion.
Religion time, baby. You don't really know. It's not like Zerial was a big deal, but like they're not like a god who gets like worshipped constantly. You know what I mean?
I was just making small talk. It would be rude to say that it was not as adequate as it was.
Oh, it was a very pretty painting, but I had no idea what it meant.
So, player to players,
What?
we have enough money to level up the entire party to 7.
Okay. Well, Simon would still want to go. As the other thing is, as we were leaving,
That
Simon
would
would tell
drain
them
us, though,
about the.
wouldn't it?
868 silver would be remaining.
Yeah. The
I
one
think
thing
we-
is you might want to save money for crafting, purchasing, and
Yeah.
training stuff, additional training. So, that's one thing to keep about every level up.
Which is why Simon was going to say, well, we gotta. There's another job. There's rumblings of some kidnappings that have happened in town.
I was just giving a personal service announcement. I wasn't suggesting that we do it, but
Fair.
Got it, guys.
Sorry.
One of those
Kinda
things
jumped on
that's
the
like
messenger
everyone
there.
should know.
Yeah. An extra 1,500 in our pocket wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm down for that. Yeah. Kidnappings.
Yeah. Apparently
We
said
could look
talk
into
to.
it.
Yeah, we go. I heard him. Well, you guys were trading in bits. I just started walking around trying to get a listening for anything that might be going on in town while we left. And apparently we needed to, you could talk to Captain Saidu for some information about these kidnappings. I was also kind
Well-
of looking around at other jobs, seeing if they had anything beyond the usual, go kill this bear, go get these herbs on this mountain outside of town,
Well, let's do with these kidnappings.
Alright.
So, as an open-ended deedsman bounty, you don't need to like declare that you're going to do it. You,
Oh, yeah.
on your own motive, can seek out the poster of this job and get information from them and let them know that you're pursuing it and various other things.
Right. I said, because like the poster said, talk to Captain Saidu about it. So like that's what I was thinking. We just go get information from him about it and then start going about investigating on our own.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing?
To the guard hall.
Okay. Yeah, that would be the Castle Lumos, the main like central castle within Cochise, which has
That's
that
where
big
John was training,
crystal.
right?
Yeah. You're actually fairly. You might have actually seen him in passing. He's definitely one of like the big wig captains. Like he's not the first blade of Cochise or nothing, but he's like, probably like one of the big 3 guys underneath the head, the first blade of Cochise. You can, I mean, as a soldier, using your veteran background feature, honestly, you can just kind of get in to talk with him, no issue, using Jun's like abilities and connections. The guard goes to stop and then recognizes you, is like, kind of just motions for you in. And you can find your way into like the outer keep of the of Castle Luminous. And stepping along, just asking people who you're kind of loosely familiar with because you've like done some training exercises with them, and there's kind of like certainly a camaraderie there, something you're accustomed to having in the past. You eventually find your way to Captain Saidu, who's in kind of like a raised officer's office, I guess, and he's currently like doing some talking with some scribes as you guys kind of trump along. He's what are you on?
Captain, sir, June, as he pops a salute.
At ease. Are you here for the bounty?
Yes, we are. We saw a note of missing people, and we're wondering if we could get some information on that to maybe help out.
Yes, yes. 1 second. Here, let me just pop this over because I gave you guys the map, so it'll help with this discussion. Oh, that's not.
That's the house map.
That is the house map. Where's the town map?
Wow.
No, they're being stored in our house.
Wait, didn't I give
We're being
you?
framed for it?
No.
You might
it's
have
a map
posted
of
it in the
cheese.
Discord.
Oh, it's in the Discord. I should have. That's my bad. Here, I might just
Yeah.
make. Let me real quick. Give me a second. I'll just make a.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, because the actual map of Kochi's proper is in like the very bottom corner, and all you did was circle the house where we are.
Yeah. Well, there's most of it you can't even see. Here
Yeah.
we go. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Where the fuck are you? There you are. There we go. Let me adjust this thing. What is that? 6? Yes. We've had some rather alarming individuals have gone missing from the old quarter. Yes, which traditionally has been a rather safe neighborhood. Some individuals are quick to blame New Worlders for Thessalonians disappearing.
Of course they would.
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure on me to keep this from blowing up into something very serious. So I'm willing to invest some of my personal funds in seeing that this bounty comes to a speedy resolution.
Wait, you said they're... Sorry. Yeah, wait, you said they're kidnapping Thessalonians, right?
Yes, they've all been from the old quarter, which is primarily a neighborhood of Thessalonians. By the way, I forgot to describe it, but he's like a gray-brown kind of Leonin. You can see his mane has been kind of like tied back into a ponytail, and you can see he's got like armor on that he's like very much comfortable in. You can see like the greaves have been stripped off though, so or not the greaves, not the greaves, the gauntlets have been kind of stripped off of it, so he could like write and touch stuff. Pretty sure the greaves are the pants, if I'm not mistaken, so that would be kind of wrong. Yes, a number of individuals have gone missing from the old quarter. A child, a woman, and an old gentleman.
You know,
Alright.
He kind of like he snaps his fingers, one of the scribes, and they kind of like rush over and they set down a stack of papers. These reports will have information about the murders that you can go over.
I mean, kidnappings.
No, the
Do
kidnapping.
they have to stay
The
in
disappearance.
this office, or can we just go through them?
You can scribe your own copies if you'd like.
Please.
So you guys can take a moment and start going over them and kind of I would. This bounty reflects my desire for this to not become a major issue within Cochise. So to that end, you have a week's time to find whoever is culpable.
Alright.
Alright.
Any noted similarities in these cases, other than the fact that people are missing? Time, location.
You'll be able to find those in the reports.
You want him live or dead?
if they can be brought back to stand trial and to admit their guilt, that would be ideal. But if it's just a corpse that you bring back, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. Sometimes needs must.
Wait, what?
I mean, no, I'm saying if you're put in a situation, and it's like they're trying to kill you, then
Oh, yeah, yes, yes.
Yes.
Is there any questions for you?
hey, even if we
Do the victims have any relationships with one another, or is that also in the
gotta
report?
be in
So-
the that'll probably
That will be again also be in the report.
So I was just gonna sit there and start pondering, just like, wait, and he'll just like stop for a second and be like, wait, Hyacinth can talk to dead people, right?
There aren't any
Yes,
bodies,
I don't know
we've
if we know that.
yeah,
Do we know
well,
that?
but there
we
aren't
have-
bodies.
no, she does. She's mentioned it.
Oh,
You
okay.
mentioned it.
Well, we don't have any bodies as of yet, so
I know, but I was thinking, so like, if it came to it and we ended up having to
yes,
kill him, and then like, do you think Simon or not Simon, Hyacinth would be able to get anything that way?
I mean, if
Probably
we
not.
did kill
Um,
them,
Fair enough.
What is
Are the locations-
what is you are the Black Sparrows, yeah?
that is
Yeah.
correct.
yes.
Bob spoke well of you.
Yeah, fun to know that
Good.
our name's getting around somewhat.
Yeah. Bob was the restaurant guy we helped, right?
Kebab
Yeah,
Bob.
Bob's Kebabs.
Ah, kebab. Yeah.
Bob Kebab
Bob's-
of Bob's Kebabs.
Yeah.
Kebab
How's
Bob
Bob
of Bob's
doing, bud?
Kebabs.
You know-
Bob.
Ooh, I meant to stop by and ask him how he was doing.
Bob still kebabbing?
Oh well, I believe he's having the grand opening of his new restaurant.
Oh, good for him.
Yes, he's when I was young, we were his food got me through the training. Something of an institution.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go read your reports and get on it.
Be swift, be decisive, and be effective. He kind of nods to you and then turns back towards the scribes to get back to his work with them.
Yeah, Mercy's just been reading through, like, okay, where's pertinent information?
Okay.
I
Yeah,
figured, are we taking copies with us? Hold on. Players,
Yes.
players.
Yes.
All right, then
Yeah.
we can just take copies and go read them back at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get out your bulletin board and like start
Red
pinning.
string.
Get your red string.
Mm.
Hey, you make fun of me, but that shit is always ready.
But you guys find your way back to the Warness house, where you guys can rest in your own beds, warm yourselves as you get fires going, bringing the interior of the house to a nice warm temperature.
Listen to the synth music playing next door.
And as you guys settle in your some of you in your map room, some of you just tending to your basic needs of self-care, others of you going over these reports, that is where we're going to end this session.
Huzzah.